This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hello everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. Well, what do we talk about? Well, the first thing that we're going to talk about is that we have our first patron live painting session this Tuesday. You're going to see some boxes that are going to be packed up and ready to go out, so we'll announce who's going to go out. And also I have a list of names thanks to Larissa, who is going to be basically some of the things that we're going to fulfill, some of the things that are on deck, and how we're going to work all the way through this until things are finished. And they will be finished along with this channel. We are working towards the end, and we'll get there. We'll get there. I think we're under 50 people. Things that we have to do, and I'm just happy about it. And it has been a long year. I mean, we've been coming into October when we've been doing this, so we're going to be really kicking things out. And every week we're going to do the patron show. Today's subject is something that I ran into for the very first time, and it was something very different. I do Kickstarter previews. I try to help people, and for the first time I came into a dilemma where I didn't want to make a video for something. Now, I'm not going to say what it was or anything like that because I'm not going to make the video for it. Kickstarters and me have always been on very, very thin ice. Not thin ice, but I always wait for things to come to retail. I just never could see putting money out or anything like that. But I do enjoy Kickstarter because Kickstarter helps us get a lot of things produced that people normally wouldn't have a chance to do. And I think it's a great forum for that, for the people that are honest. Then again, you have your people that are dishonest. You've heard all the news. I'm not going to rehash it. Who cares? Okay, it has nothing to do with us or myself. But it was the first time that I ran into something and I tried learning it and this, that, and the other, and I went, oh my God, I don't like this and I don't believe in this. So I'm not going to make a video for it because I just don't believe in it. And I feel bad about that because here's, you know, there's a two-sided dilemma there. You have a person that, you know, worked hard and believe in something and has a passion towards something, and I'm just a person that just didn't care for it. Doesn't mean it's not good. You know, it kind of falls into the whole thing why I don't review games, and people go, oh, you're boring, you like everything. Well, because I make a video about things I like. I don't make a video about things I hate. Okay, I save that for other people that get off on that stuff. You know, let them get all excited about hating something, and maybe in some way they're trying to do a service by telling somebody they don't like something, so they can go, hey, you don't waste your money on this. But what makes you the be all end all for making a decision whether people like something or not? There are plenty of games that people hate that I really liked, just because I'm different. We're all different. We're all different in many different ways. And for me, I just like to do things, beat at a different drum. But getting back to the Kickstarter thing, it made me think about people that take money and how hard that has to be. If they say, hey, listen, I'm not going to do Kickstarter unless you pay a certain fee because I take my time, my film, my this, my that, to make all this and then put the video up for you. You know, I'm going to charge a service. And I wonder how difficult that is for somebody when they run into something that they don't like. Now, I'm doing this for nothing because I never charge, and I still ran into kind of a moral dilemma. You know, feeling bad for the person, but do I get in front of the camera and lie to you guys? No, you know, I don't do that. You know, do I say, hey, you want to go buy this, go fund this because these guys are good guys? You know, my opinion doesn't mean anything, but I also have to have a certain bit of energy to talk about something, and I have to believe in it, or it's going to come across and you're going to see right through it. You know, most of you see through people and can figure good people and bad people out, you know, for the most part, as far as YouTubers. I mean, some people have people snowblind, for crying out loud. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. It's you can tell by energy and how people talk about things, if they're excited about something, or they're talking about it just because they have to talk about it. And I never want to be that guy. So I decided not to make this video, believe it or not. And it was just something I wanted to talk about. I just can't, you know, I'm not against people getting paid to do Kickstarter, to do Kickstarter videos. I think it's a good thing. It helps promote that person, helps get the message across. I think it's really a great thing. But sometimes you just run into something. And I wrote somebody and I asked about this dilemma, and he gave me some really good advice and just said, you know, sometimes that's why I just don't answer those emails, because I don't want to be put in that position. And they were very, very wise words. Now, for me, if I see something that I think I can help somebody with, I'm going to continue to do that. And matter of fact, this week you'll probably see a couple of videos of people I'm trying to help. You know, because I think their things are pretty neat. But, you know, it was the first time that I was at a crossroad where I just really questioned myself. And I went, wow, what do I do here? How do I go about this? Well, you come on your vlog and you talk about it, that's for sure. And I just, you know, there's always things like this that pop up, especially when you're doing a channel and you question yourself every day why you do it. Should I do it? Should I keep on doing it? And then you get a couple of wonderful letters from people and you go, well, this is why I can never stop. And then you have some moments where you go, well, you know something, maybe it's just time to hang up the paintbrushes and just retreat into here and just do things for myself quietly, with no noise and peace and no camera and no lights and no sound and no live streams and stuff like that. And you think to yourself, that's not too bad either. I could just play by myself and stay by myself. And then I say, nah, I like getting in front of the camera. I like going to conventions and seeing y'all. And then I love getting those wonderful letters, and I love helping people. And I've got so many nice new friends and everything like that, that it just gives you a renewed vigor to just keep cranking along. And of course, Helen and Larissa would be mad at me if I ever stopped doing this, and I don't want to get them mad, because you don't like them when they're mad. Believe me, you don't want to see it. They're just not very nice, and they're very loud, and they push me around. They're pretty tough. So that was one of the things for this week I really wanted to talk about, and where I think Kickstarter is an amazing thing, I also sometimes think it's a curse. And you know, I can even talk even farther about one thing, Dungeon Crusade. I wish Roger all the luck in the world, and I'm behind him all the way, and I can't wait for that game. But it's been 3 years, and you know, that's what, and it just reaffirms every time I think of Kickstarter, I think of Dungeon Crusade. Okay, and that game, I'm telling you, is going to be on one of my top lists for 2018 as the greatest disappointments of the year. And we are going, well, you know, I'm not going to do a list like that, because that's not very kind. But, and that's not very kind to even say. To be honest with you, I know he's trying hard. It's just I'm very disappointed in this whole thing. And and it comes down to Kickstarter again. If I had all my money tied up in it, yeah, you're supposed to forget you have the money, but let me tell you something. If anybody forgets they have money, I don't care how much money you have. I do very well. I don't worry about money, and that's pretty evident by all the stuff I have here. I really don't worry about money. And I've been very blessed in life. And believe me, if I lost $10, I'd still feel I lost $10. Having money that you think you can afford to throw away is a bad train of thought. Money's money, okay? At some point in your life, you're going to wish you had that money you threw away. But, you know, and that's the funny thing about the whole Kickstarter thing. You know, they say, well, you know, pick a game and that you can forget about the money. You know, pay it and forget about it. And then when it comes up, it's a surprise. But there's some things that you get pumped up. You see all the billboards and all the flash and all the miniatures and all the dice and all the boards and all the things and the stretch goals and this, that, and the other. And every time it's a struggle. I hear the same thing every time with people. You know, how come you got this? Well, I just bought it retail. Well, I'm a Kickstarter backer. I didn't even get mine yet. And I feel for those people, because they're the ones that helped get a lot of these things fun. But it just happens in a weird way. And listen, again, I'm for Kickstarter. I will help people with Kickstarter. But boy, I just rather wait for things retail. There's some things that I'll never get. Joan of Arc, because you're never going to see it retail. One of the other Monolith games, you're not going to see it because it's not retail. They only take care of their Kickstarters. And, you know, maybe that's a good model to have, because if you want it, you're going to get it. It's proven. You get it through Kickstarter. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. I don't know this business well enough to even really have a comment or an opinion on it. But I know how I do things, and I just explained to you how I do things. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. Oh no, I just wanted to come out and talk to you. It's Sunday. And that's what we do. We just talk about the week and the things that are coming. I hope you enjoyed all the painting videos. We've got a ton more this week. And oh, did I come up with an idea for that dragon. Wait till you guys see it. I think you're going to enjoy it. So, we got a busy week. We got things to review. We got things to play. We got things to look at. We got things to just do more things and things on top of things. And you know something, maybe since the long weekend's coming up, let's play some games and invite some of you to come play with me. That's what Google On Air does. It allows me to invite certain people. So some of you guys that are patrons, or maybe you're just fans of the channel, write me, NovaPrime860. Let me know when you're available this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, Labor Day weekend. And maybe you just might get picked to come play with us on a game that we'll have over the weekend. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob. And don't forget to check out Monday night at Undead Vikings. I was going to say Undead Dragon. Undead Vikings channel. Finally, we're going to get together and we are going to be working on some minis together. And I think you guys are going to want to see what we're working on, because we're going to blow you away. It's going to be a weekly show. We're going to find a good day for it, and it's going to be weekly. And I think you're really going to like what me and my good friend Lance have to say each and every week. Until next time, it's your old friend Rob. We'll see you soon.